Hello folks, Alex Mathers here. I'm in a dark alleyway in Georgia, in Tbilisi, as you do. Let's talk about building self-confidence, building self-esteem, infusing confidence in your own self-image, feeling better about yourself, feeling better about how you communicate, how you use your voice, how you speak, how you persuade, how you impact people. These are very important issues that some of us struggle with, including myself for many years, getting better. Let's talk about how we can use our little trusty smartphone that we have in our pockets at all times, that we seem to be glued on, hunched over like the hunchback, looking at our Instagrams, flicking through our feeds. Perhaps there's a better way to use it that doesn't lead to debilitating depression and gut-wrenching anxiety. Perhaps we can use our smartphones for good, for actually improving our self-confidence. There's a football coming here. I'm gonna have to kick that, aren't I? There it is. There it is. Kicked it back. Hope those kids are happy about that. Anyway, self-confidence and smartphones. So many ways, so many little uses of the phone in terms of getting your voice in front of people. And so I'm a little bit distracted here. But like for example, with the way I'm using my smartphone, I now, as a habit, pick it up every day and film myself on video, obviously, chatting about whatever comes to mind. Anything that I feel would be useful for at least one other person in the world. And as I said in previous videos, I hate getting in front of a camera. I don't feel comfortable. I'm not a narcissist, except when I watch my videos back and only joking. No, it's been one of the best things that I've done is to just start filming myself talking at length. Without rambling, so the 10-minute limit for IGTV is great. It helps you really formulate ideas without it being too short, not too long, and it's a great way to practice your voice, practice using your voice, and practice formulating and stringing sentences together that make sense. Not necessarily initially. You might talk absolute rubbish for the first few videos, and that's fine. You can always throw them away, or you can put them out into the ether and see what people say about them. But if you can handle a little bit of criticism here and there, for the most part, most of you won't get criticism unless you raise controversial topics. It's a very, very nourishing experience. And there are other ways to use your voice and to speak into the phone and connect up to the other people in the world watching it. And as you do more of it, you start to and you watch the videos back, and you start seeing the feedback coming in, and you start seeing one or two likes. Obviously, don't base your self-esteem on how many likes you get, but really you must be looking at this through the perspective of practicing speaking at length and knowing that you can do it without having a panic attack. Okay. So this really helps with self-confidence, not only doing YouTube videos or IGTV videos, but doing things like live streams. So that's another level of this. So that's taking speaking on film to a slightly higher level, whereby people are logging in and watching you in real time. So if you make any mistakes, that's it. It's too late. But that's fine, because there's no such thing as a mistake unless you're completely deluded or whatever it is, maybe high on drugs or something, and you end up saying complete nonsense. But apart from that, you'll be fine. Just make use of these amazing technologies, and when done in the right way, they don't necessarily have to lead to, as I said, a lack of confidence and comparing yourself to others and all the negatives that come through social media. There are many positives to social media, and that's the area that you need to be focusing on, especially if you are not as confident as you could be in public speaking or getting your voice across. Make use of the tools. So Periscope, live streaming, YouTube videos, IGTV videos. Use the web to interview people that you might be interested in. It can be anyone. It doesn't have to be someone famous and scary. It can be anyone. I'm about to do that. I need to get into that. You can do like split screen video interviews or podcast interviews. You can talk into your phone and create little audio sound bites that you then share as little mini podcasts or longer podcasts. Possibilities are endless now for capturing your ideas in many formats. Soon it's going to be 3D, so you'll be chatting with a room in, not 3D, I mean sort of immersive VR. You'll be chatting to an arena in real time in a room, but that's for another chat. But I just wanted to get this out there and show you guys that it is possible to just pick up your phone and build your confidence even through this, even through stringing together your ideas. There's something about recording your ideas down forever in video form or podcast form that is quite nourishing as well. You can see your ideas actually going down. It feels like you're contributing. It feels like things are accumulating. It feels like there's a portfolio of your work being built up, which will benefit the world. And more than anything else, you get a sense of your own improvement. You can see yourself and your voice and your communication style changing over time. You can see yourself slowing down and starting to enjoy it like I am now. I used to hate this kind of stuff, but I'm actually starting to look forward to these videos. And throughout the day, I'm always thinking now creatively about what I can share with you guys. And some days I'm sharing more than one video. And even if no one watches them, that's fine. At the end of the day, it's about my self-growth and your self-growth and seeing it happen in over time. And it's fun. If you're not having fun with it, you're probably not doing it right. So know that there is fun to be had and growth to be seen, and make use of that expensive iPhone you've forked out money for. So use it. Not only just there are ways to use it that can improve your life in quite good ways. So if you've got an idle moment, for example, rather than sitting and flicking through endless Instagram stories or comparing yourself and worrying about other people and seeing how great everyone's lives seem to be on social, flick open a live stream or a video, or just record yourself talking on anything, some experience you've had, something that other people would stand to gain from, even if it's just one other person. As I said in a previous video, you only need to be a few steps ahead of someone for them to benefit from your experience. You don't need to be a genius, you don't need to be a Tony Robbins, you don't need to be brilliant at speaking, but know that there will be some aspects of your life, maybe several aspects, there's a ton more about yourself that you didn't realize was so useful and so important that the world needs to hear about. We all have something amazing to learn from every one of us, and that includes you. So you might as well get yourself in front of the camera, not only to improve your own self-confidence, which it will, improve your voice, improve your communication style, but it's also going to help other people, and that's a great reason for doing it alone. So this is me in Tbilisi, Alex Mathers. Make sure you subscribe to me on YouTube. I am Alex Mathers on Twitter. Sign up to my newsletter if you're interested in more articles from me and other forms of content, including other bonus stuff you don't get on anywhere else apart from the mailing list. Go to alexmathers.net, mathers.net, and I will be in touch. See you soon.